can't take anything from my throne, much less anyone else's throne.
Exactly.
Nice
Other
finish
than
off.
that,
Well, hope
please
you enjoy your stay.
enjoy your time. Oh, actually, this one I'd recommend you to. They're part of. Well, I'll allow you to introduce you to a newcomer that we have.
Hello, my name is Triss. I'm with the Red Wall Guard. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Galen, a pleasure to meet you as well.
If you don't mind me asking, are you also elf?
More folks that know
Yes.
how to treat people.
That's actually very
Quite
nice.
so. What? Is it a rarity to see us here?
Honestly, it used to be, but as you can kind of see, there's a little bit more of us around. You know, there's him, and there's at least 3 other elves that I've met.
Have a good one.
Interesting. I would have thought the opposite, but
Well,
you can never predict everything.
we're connected through the nexus, connecting various different planes together. So as such, there's a good mix of, you know, let's see, there's a unicorn, there's at least a couple of dragons, one of them is a lawyer. There are a couple of elves like ourselves, a few drow, a couple of vampires. If you're new here, I would not recommend making any deals with a vampire known as Osmodeus.
Asmodeus. I'll take your word for it. Any reason in specific?
His contracts tend to be lifetime. And they tend to be in a way where he basically has all the power in that kind of dynamic. So, let me put it to you this way. He doesn't call his employees employees, he calls his employees minions.
That gives much context.
But he's fine to interact with. If you want to drink wine, he's actually got a very good selection of wine. I just would not trust any deals with him.
I'll take your word.
But other than that, everyone is extremely friendly.
Brian.
I'm sorry, I forget your name. We met before.
I got a beetle empowered with ruin magic.
Eros.
I'm gonna set it there. I'm not
I suppose
gonna
the full
come in,
title
so
is Eros Steelson, not
Take it,
Errant
please.
of the Emerald Dawn.
All right.
He's also somewhat new. He's been around for a couple of days.
Anyone leaves, if people leave her alone.
All right. Well, I best to explore the area. I've only been able to stay here recently, so.
Absolutely, feel free to explore.
Is there anything that you would suggest me to keep an eye out for?
Other than the whole Osmodeus, one thing I would notice, one last thing I would notice is, there's a boat that goes out to the swamp, near the beach. You're welcome to go into the swamp, but
Don't touch it. Only the traveler knows what it does.
You guys notice the beetle here, and it has a dark shroud around it.
keep in mind that the swamp is extremely dangerous. The protections that protect everyone here in Redwall from being hurt don't extend to the swamp, so you put yourself at risk by going there.
But go ahead.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm gonna try it with the magical.
But if you believe you're strong enough
Alright.
and you take a few people with you, I just suggest being careful. You are free to go out there.
Of course. Why would I be reckless whenever it comes to others, my own life and others?
But as you catch it, with a
I honestly wish there were more people that thought in that
17 you managed to catch.
that way.
But with a 9,
Unfortunately,
Interesting to hear that. It's a rarity.
with the Nexus being the way it is, and you get all sorts of types that, including the ones that want to be a hero and go slay something in the swamp.
Excuse me.
Oh, of course.
Yes, I am invisible. There are a few people who want to go to the swamp
It's in the
to find the source of the magical bugs that have been plaguing the town.
They
Is
are,
that okay?
They've been a plague.
they are more than welcome to go
through,
to the
let's use
swamp,
our
but they just have to be warned that it's dangerous and they can be at risk. There's no protections in the swamp,
It's good eye
so they
protection when
can
you
be
need it.
seriously injured if they go.
For example,
Okay, understood. Thank you.
I might join them to see what it's all about. It seems interesting.
You're welcome to. If you do get hurt, the healer's hut is right there. They heal for free, so...
But then you
Oh,
realize
free. That's
there's some more affinities.
bigger
that are
surprise
a lot
than I
more
had.
dangerous.
I do believe they ask for
Like
donations,
light
but
and
if you're so
especially
inclined, but
chaos.
they don't charge you for healing.
I thought we caught the chaos one.
That makes sense.
Technically,
Either way,
you did.
I thank you again for the introduction.
But there could be
Absolutely.
more.
Please stay safe yourself. Have a good rest of your day if I do not see you once again.
Absolutely, thank you.
I've gathered some mason jars from the tavern, about 4 of them. If you want any, in case you see that bug.
I'll take another. If I'm running out of boxes, I'm running out of bug catching.
I do feel slightly odd saying that
yeah, I'll take one.
it's nice seeing my own kind around for once.
Wandering.
Fuck you, Joel. Oh, yeah. Alright. Might as well give one to the god.
Not that there's anything wrong with...
Go deliver
Oh.
the current bugs to the agricultural guild.
Would one of you like a mason jar in case you see that bug around?
Yeah.
Brian already gave me a magical box.
If you look over here, you guys see something very
I see.
bright.
Alright, take one.
That's a light one.
There you go.
Hello,
I
Brian.
got one.
Oh, hello.
Right. Time to go bug hunting.
What the fuck is with
I'm about to get
everyone
blinded.
around and moving?
Wait a minute. No, wait.
The light bug decided to blind us.
And don't get blinded, just blink.
They knew every part of the
But how are you doing?
yet they didn't help us hunt it.
Well, I guess I'm doing all right. A little concerned about these beetles from the looks of things, but other than the one that's turned that pole into rust, there's not much.
They probably knew more
Not
about
much
the
of an
monster
issue with
than
them.
we could
A
have
bit
hoped to
mischievous, I
learn on
suppose.
that mission.
But I mean,
I think your friend should be talking, but he's not. Unless he is, and I don't hear him. Oh, he is talking. Oh, you guys are whispering. Oh, I see. What are you whispering about?
I think you might be whispering. I think you might be inadvertently lowering your voice.
We need some way to protect our eyes.
oh,
Oh, yeah, you definitely are whispering.
I see.
I mean, if you guys are gonna whisper inside, so you don't look like maniacs doing stuff like magic, like, whoosh, you know?
Right. As fun as that would be, I'm good.
No, not like that. Yeah, you gotta do it with your hand. With your right hand. It's not gonna work like that. So, like, you gotta, like, I don't know, what type of hand do you have?
Oh, no.
Do you have an index auto character?
Oh, I know exactly.
On your right hand, you have to flick the stick up and then down. You gotta do it, like, real quick.
I thought I was just holding it down.
Where were they? If you know,
Like that?
that could probably help us with that bug.
No, you just have to hold down the right joystick. Or not down, but downwards.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, she's also incredibly strong and
I
can
see.
probably throw you easily.
Hmm.
What was I supposed to do?
Make sure it's your right hand, not your left hand.
For some reason.
Oh, my right.
I think I spelled in growth one.
Yeah, it's a little finicky.
Well, I think her hair might have
The best way I found to do it is when I put the stick down.
No, not down. Like, don't press it down. Just flick it down.
Yeah.
Don't flick it. Just hold it down. Like if you were walking.
Oh, okay.
Now you're yelling.
Oh,
That sound a lot more better.
there we go.
Now make sure you don't get.
Thank
Oh, there you go.
you very much.
Living up yourself.
You just want to make sure the blue line says default.
Got it.
I hate it if I
Yeah.
lost a friend so soon.
It's so long since I've been in this. Anyway. But yeah.
Go with you.
They say those the source of those beetle things comes from the swamp.
That's what they're investigating at the moment. I better let them know as well.
Sky.
Let's see.
At one moment, at a point though, we're going to be going to the swamps.
There's a group that's going to be going out into the swamp.
Okay.
I've given them permission. It's going to be fine.
I'm getting orange juice. Fuck that.
A big flash just come towards your face.
No, I'm sorry.
and you just stumble backwards.
We in the guard have what's known as sending stones.
Okay.
It allows us to. I was a little confused about this as well, but it's stones that allow you to communicate great distances.
I see.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to the swamps. Find where you.
That's pretty cool.
Coming from.
Yeah, if you could
I'm
like
tempted
maybe
to go and
burn
have a-
whatever hive they're coming from, that would be fantastic. Like I'm giving you
If we find
permission
the
to
main
like
hive, we will do our best.
just firebomb it. It's perfectly fine. I give you consent to do that.
Happy to hear it. I'll be off.
I might go see if I can help him in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely. We would
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, I'll not seeing you again. See you around.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Shake my hand. I'll demonstrate one I learned the other day. Pleasure. This one is called. This is a very assertive handshake. You grab hold of the arm as you're shaking it. It's gonna. It creates this powerplay. It creates this whole powerplay.
I mean, if you do that, you kind of look like you're like grabbing them closer so you can give them a good old hug or a good old kiss in the cheek.
Precisely.
Oh, so that's what you were trying to do. I don't know. I mean, man to man.
I wasn't trying to do it.
Man, that's
It
kinda
just
weird.
opened up for the opportunity.
I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay, but like, I mean, he looks kind of old and you look kind of young. I don't think you should be. Hi.
What is 2 plus 2?
4.
What is that? What are those? What is a 2? And a plus and a 2. What is that?
System.
What's a numeral system? How are you talking through the window?
Because you can talk through
It's just
windows.
shouting very loudly.
Is this window open?
No.
This is the weirdest interaction I've
You
ever
can
had.
hear people through
I feel like we should get out of here.
Ah.
Single plane windows are very.
Magical, I see.
That's split.
I didn't know windows are magical.
They're not magic.
Persons and
How can you talk through them then? That's magic.
Okay, so you are what I
They're
was
thin. They
I'm drinking my
okay.
orange juice. I'm not listening.
If
Isn't
I
like thin glass like? Doesn't that stuff bounce your stuff often because it's glass? Like if you talk to it, it bounces. It's like throwing like a ball at it. If you throw a ball at it, it's just gonna bounce.
No.
But you sound so crystal clear to me.
Most of those glasses, if you throw a ball at it, it's going to shatter.
Depends how hard you throw it.
Exactly. If you throw it hard, it's not like the stone. It's like if you throw it hard enough, it's going to shatter.
Destroy it.
Because A, they're fragile, and 2, thin. They're not made super thick. If they were made super thick where it would be hard to either hear people through or, lots of nobles install those to prevent being spied on, but they're heavy and it's hard to install.
Spied on? Like what? I can see this person really easily. I can see they're drinking and they're sitting at the table looking at me now. Look at that. This isn't an anti-spy. I can see them really easily. I can tell they're pointing their hands at me too. They're doing something weird with their fingers now. See, how is that a good spy system? Like, I can see what they're doing. Why have a window when you can just not have a window?
Well, as far as seeing through it, there's usually curtains.
Why isn't there curtains here?
It's a pub. You're usually not going to get privacy.
What's a pub? You mean a tavern?
They're the same thing. It's just a different word for a tavern. Pub, tavern, are kind of...
I'm not fancy.
Jesus.
I can tell they smacked their head against the table. Hey, don't do that. That's unhealthy. Hey, do it too much and you'll break your skull open.
Kai Awen. I want an extra. I just want a raise. You all can give me a raise.
That isn't lighted dynamite without a flint and steel.
What do you mean you'll stop? The one that we do now.
Hello. Oh, good question.
Did Slushy and the other one just run to the boat?
Slushy seems to have a goal in mind.
They're next to it. They're on the dock.
It's perfectly fine if they want to go into the swamp, but it's dangerous, so they have to adhere to the risks.
If an individual
Understood.
just told us.
Yes, that is informed one of the Redwall guards.
Slushy's a small
I am.
slime.
Understood. It's a pleasure to meet you. Name is Dr. Earl Grey. Alchemist extraordinaire.
Nice to meet you. My name is Tris. And like you surmised, I am part of the Redwall Guard. Nice to meet you.
Understood.
It's that little cat person that stole my drink the other day.
Yes. To be fair, you didn't try to stop them either.
Do we want to
according to
explore
rumors,
the
they can
swamp?
apparently punch a hole through a mountain. I didn't really want to test the waters.
I'm sorry?
Do we want to explore the swamp?
I don't really have that capabilities.
You wanna
support.
Well, Slushy, as the mascot of the group, says yes, so I guess we don't have a choice.
If you do run into trouble, just run back. There's a healer's...
So I did see earlier that there's a training yard. Would I be able to borrow one of the items from there to take with me? I don't have any weapons of my own.
Yes, you just want to make sure you bring it back with you.
Understood. I'm at
Slushy, would you be willing to wait while I go grab a weapon?
Yes, you may. Do either of you need to get any of the weapons from the training ground?
No.
If you don't have your own weapons, I would highly recommend grabbing them now before you go into the swamp.
I'm good.
I am not proficient in weapons.
I would
Other
still...
than small knives.
I would at the very least bring a shield with you.
It's gonna make it hard to cast.
Well, if you're a caster, then that should be fine. As long as you have some way of defending yourself.
Mostly utility. I agree, Slushy.
Well, I mean... Utility can be important, as long as they're covering for you. If you're, someone that heals, or can do support magic kind of stuff.
I can do something.
What kind of affinity do you have, if you don't mind me asking? I think you told me once.
I did tell you, and I still find it weird that it's apparently Novel's mask. A dog and creation.
That could be in handy in the swamp. I would just make sure that your friends cover for you if you don't have any weapons or any defenses.
I'm sure they will. I will cower behind Ned, like the brave rock
Shall we be
warrior I
off?
am. Yes. Yeah. Oh god.
Let us.
Oh god.
They just
It sits on your shoulder.
They move slow when they're small, remember.
Okay, well, come on, Slushy.
If you guys run into any problems,
Okay.
just run back and let me know.
We will. And if the guard ever still needs the potions, I remember that from Aether.
Yes, I didn't have a chance to speak to them earlier today, but I do plan on asking them about it. I have used your potions, and they're pretty well done, so...
Well, this is going to be a chip of fighting alongside the one that inspired me. Have a nice one.
You too. Be careful. I'm not even going... I have one person here. I am one guardsman. No one else is here. I ain't going to stop jack crap. You want to go into the swamp and, put yourself at risk? Have fun. Like, I am not responsible for that. There's no way I can stop people from going into the swamp.
There's also man-eating leeches in the pools now.
Ooh.
Hello. Hello.
Ah, jeez! Here, come here, get out to the ground.
Bring
it out to the ground! I'm so strong! Wonders. I'm so strong.
Oh, she's
You're on
back
the ground again.
though. Hold on. Okay.
I wonder. Hello, Triz.
Hello.
How art thou?
Your bony hands tickles. Even through my armor. I'm doing well. Pretty hectic day.
Afternoon.
Hello. Hectic day. Lots going on for the Red Wall Guard.
Oh well.
Fuck the Red Wall Guard. Excuse me, you're in the road.
Triss here today.
Alright.
Eugene.
Don't be mean to Triss.
I'm just gonna be honest with you for a moment. I'm the only Redwall guard here.
She's pretty cool.
If
You were their second in command a while back. What happened?
I thought you
I work
on the Red
alone
Wall
now.
Guard.
Yeah, I'm the captain now.
He's not the captain of the Redwall guard.
Captain.
The captain. Official.
He's
Until they
not.
betrayed me.
He didn't betray
Signed
you.
a bunch of papers.
They all betrayed me. Well, let's go.
Gosh darn, Eugene.
Maybe it's better that he doesn't know what's going into the swamp right now. He might rush in like he did earlier.
What's going into the swamp?
Apparently a lot of elemental bugs are coming out from the swamp.
Oh, they're in there. Let's go. Come on, you.
You told that to the wrong person.
And now Eugene's running
realized-
that way.
I
Some
can't
damage control, huh?
look. I cannot stop. We've had a huge discussion and it was a whole policy thing. We can't stop people from going out in the swamp. We can only advise them that the risk is extremely high, and Eugene's already been told about that. And as far as her, she's a banshee.
Was the Red Wall Guard told about possible hallucinations if you get too close to the ruins of the town?
Yes, we've
By
been
the Seekers.
we've been told about that. The parasites.
Okay.
Now there's elemental bugs. Let's see. There's gnolls that were out there that were scouting and they wanted to invade Redwall. One of them got away, so that's going to be a thing. The vampires. I can't forget about that because I had to deal with that a couple of days ago. Still haven't forgotten about that because apparently I saw someone earlier today that I was speaking to them and noticed that Osmodeus is a traitor. So, along with half a dozen of the different flavor of the month dangers that are in the swamp, I am not going to stop anybody. I am the only guard today. I literally cannot stop a mob of people from going out there.
Burn the fucking thing down or explode.
Yeah, have you tried burning a swamp?
Explosions.
There's that. The trials out there is for people that need to do the magical trials of stuff. I know Grimmy needs to do that at some point. 2, there's some valuable resources out there. I know you go out there occasionally for those resources.
Yeah, tomb
Or
moss.
Yellow goes out there to hunt. So we can't
I
just
hate
restrict.
the fact you make good points.
And even if we burn the dock and burn the boat, someone can just, hire a captain to come to the
Swim.
beach. Well, I mean, it's pretty far. I don't think you could swim there, but, you could still, have a captain bring their own ship, bring it near shore, get on the boat, and then go to the swamp. So, we can't really stop people from going out the swamp. Might as well just have it as a bit of a safe way of doing it and warn people and have a sign and basically say, hey, if you go out there, you could die. You could get hurt.
Yeah. Hey, Flicker, you want to go out to the swamp? Everyone's going out. And possibly dying.
How much? Oh, dying. Am I getting paid?
No. Might find some cool shit.
Will I see someone dying? Okay. Well, I mean, man, maybe. I don't know. Depends.
You get paid in experience.
It's like getting paid in exposure. Well, no, exposure is even worse.
I don't know why people going out there. Isn't bad shit happening? What, didn't bad shit happen there yesterday or something?
Yes,
When
but
isn't there bad shit happening in there?
you know, some people want to go off and be heroes and try to do exciting things, and
I don't think everyone does it because they're heroes. I mean, you don't. I mean, I don't know. Your guard doesn't go in there to be heroes, do they?
I mean, I still have 700 years before I can retire, but I already feel like I need to.
I mean, here's the thing: if you retire, I won't dislike you directly anymore, and that's a fact. I won't dislike you because you won't be a guard. Hey, you're not wearing your badge. Are you not a guard anymore?
I should be wearing my badge. Oh, I see what happened. There we go.
You need to get a better pin.
Ew, you're a Red Bull guard.
Flicker, I'm gonna shoot
Hooray,
you again.
it's the Red Bull Guards. I love those guys.
You shoot me again, you'll
For the
become my
third
bitch
time
again.
today.
Don't do it. You want to be my bitch 3 times? So this is how the bitch system works. If I'm having a conversation with someone...
Sorry, you kind of shocked me there for a moment. I saw you go...
Oh yeah, I forget I do that sometimes.
Yeah,
I like your
Run in, and then there was a group of people running out. They were like, no, there's a swarm of them. Ah, run for your lives.
I had the perfect thing. He pulls out a bug net. Here you go.
Oh, I want to watch you. Now, I'm the storyteller. I watch you and your deeds and quests and all that, and go get them, farmer man.
He has a name.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, bards have to get their
That's a
story
weird
somehow.
name, what the fuck? Yeah, true. Go on, then.
I already have to deal with another bard. God damn.
He's a farmer, not a bug catcher. They're two different things. Hey, why are you being so
Go
pushy?
on, get
You
the
push me
bugs.
like that.
Save the day.
Man, I wish people would push me like that.
Shut the fuck up, Flicker.
Push you like that.
Pushies? Pushies? Yeah! I got the pushies. That's not a push. They
I
assaulted me.
saw. Do you want to press charges?
Nah, that lady's cute.
You know she's a banshee, right?
What's a banshee?
A type of spirit. She's got a bony hand.
I would have never guessed. I was just guessing they had a bony hand because they wanted to have a bony hand.
I would say you're extremely silly, but unfortunately there's literally people that I've seen that are skeletons because they wanted to be skeletons. So you kind of have a point. I can't really deny that that's a possibility.
I mean, everyone does whatever they want here. Some people are barrels, some people are fish. There's no control over it.
So I know you're one of the healers. Just letting you know, a ton of people are just running out in the swamp. So my guess is there's probably going to be
people go into the swamp.
There's probably going to be like a half dozen people that's going to return injured. So just giving you a heads up.
I appreciate it. I am aware.
How are you doing, by the way?
Other than, the... What's the word? I guess...
Craziness that's going on? Everything okay?
Hello? Yeah.
Hi.
Did you guys end up finding out what was the deal with the bugs in the swamp?
There's a giant nest. Eugene's probably dead.
Oh, God. Okay. You know what? There's no one in town anyway. That's fine.
You see that he's wet?
Have any of you seen...
She's very clearly supporting herself with the spear.
Have any of you seen anyone that's, he calls himself Eugene? Brown hair.
Renan.
I killed
there.
all of the beetles.
He
isn't.
Eugene.
Oh, you're good.
Beetles!
Yeah, I came in there, they ordered us all to retreat, so we came back.
It's becoming rather crowded.
Well,
There's no space.
Miku told me that Eugene died, so I was kind of worried about
I
that.
don't know how to swim.
I wish.
What are your
He's the
injuries?
destroyer. Why would he die?
Why didn't...
No,
No.
it's just bruises, small cuts.
Ruins of a village, I think, in there.
You can't die, though. You're kind of cool.
You see bruises forming, cuts, and just like...
My apologies.
Don't.
You said that you were part of the guard, correct?
Yeah, let's walk over here for a moment.
I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit easier to hear you over here. Yes.
I do not know if the guard reach oversends into the swamps, but I do believe that our excursion out there discovered the location of where the beetles are coming from. And it's quite concerning.
Was the nest dealt with, or is it still out there?
It's still active as the fact that there's over 1,000. Then along with that, they're swarming a field of magic. A solid force field protecting a burnt-down village.
Yeah, I know of the village.
And they are feeding off of that magic.
So there's a force field, so they're not inside the barrier, they're outside of it feeding off of the magic?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
And by the seams
it
of
was a
it...
fireball, but that only pissed them off. it was so that we could get away.
And by the seams of it, it is all chaos energy as we get closer.
Yeah. I'm gonna need healing a bit, because this is a description, you will see large chunks missing from me.
Return to the healing guard, the healing hut. I believe that's going to be the best possibility for you.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any parasites that you ran into while in the swamp, or vampires, or any others? Was it just the insects?
Just the field. Just the insects and force field.
Okay.
Brad said someone lives in that village?
Actually,
it's a little iffy. I know there was a grave cleric that was going to live out there, but...
We found a... Where is it? There was another man out there with us, but he's not returned by the seams of it.
Do you know their name or what they look like?
Far from it. All I saw was that they were wearing all white.
You mean that fellow over there?
No, it wasn't him.
No?
He was the one that entered.
What color
the
was
man
their
in
hair?
all white also had a sword. I couldn't say. It was too quick before the beetles swarmed us once more.
Cool. I'll ask them about it. Bryant? He was telling me that there was someone out there that was in white with a sword. Do you know who that is?
With a sword?
It wasn't the guy at the end of the dock. Apparently this was someone else.
I didn't see anyone out there.
Do you know who else might have seen him?
The cat at the end of the dock. He is right next to him.
Alright.
Sorry. Oh. Jump in as well.
There's a lot of sentimental value.
Excuse me. Excuse me, what was your name again?
No.
Tento!
What do you need?
Did you see someone out there that had white clothes or armor and a sword?
Just bite her back.
White clothes, a sword.
He's very biteable.
Well, I
You should
saw a
bite
whole
him.
bunch of people out there, but I'm not sure if I...
That's what we would do, right?
Maybe.
If we
Did
tried
they have like a
They
shield?
found the,
bite him on the
the
head.
force field.
Right. I did see him out there, but I'm not sure where he went. Did he not come back with us?
No, I did not.
You
I did not
really
see
wanna
him
bet?
here.
Shit.
I hope he didn't get caught. He seemed swell.
I mean, what if you taste... Yeah, there you go.
I'm not going to bite her back.
I won't be able to have
you buy
people
her
go out
back,
and
you-
check
you-
until
I'll show you
tomorrow.
how to-
Ow, stop.
I can't go out and check by myself.
Well, by tomorrow, he'll be dead. I will at least... I would imagine he would be dead if he's still there.
This is why we
swamp.
warn people that if you go into the swamp, you
How come
assume
you have your
risk.
eyes closed all the
It's
time? You
dangerous.
sleeping?
I'm blind.
Of course, but Swarm of Chaos Beetles was not on my list of risks that I understood were in the swamp. And I think that goes for a lot of us now.
Well, now you know.
I mean,
That's
the
why I
swamp
told
seems to be
you.
ever-changing.
That's why I told everyone that asked me if they could go out to the swamp that yes, if you go out there, you risk majorly bodily harm. And
Thank you. How do you get around? And is it your hearing or? Oh.
You can, but
Gotta look for the sky.
if you're gonna go, I'm gonna go with you.
Return to town and we
handle himself.
return to town and we shall gather a party. If we go in individually at this point, we would be only causing more harm to them.
No, we're gonna go
I
in
believe that.
to a small group.
See?
I don't want anyone else. It's bad enough a lot of people came back attacked and everything.
Naughty! Oh!
You just signed your own.
Oh, what's for your swinging that thing?
Let me roll for you.
See, look, it's gone now.
Are you gonna protect me, Triss?
The little wolf
Okay, let me actually roll for 3 of you.
thing. It would
I'm sorry, but one of you got 3, but y'all got positive rolls. You see the beetle is agitated. Try to hit you, dodge it, but you managed to dodge it. Steven, you see it coming towards you. You just managed to dodge out of time, but Triss, you're about to get hit into the water.
Dang it.
Oh no, that seems like an avoidable.
I'm gonna have to go the way around.
Well, there's...
You managed to annoy it I'm derping right now. I forgot what. Eugene, sorry.
Can you cast a barrier to prevent any insects coming back from the swamp?
Oh, back into the woods.
I can't.
The same thing with the barrel.
Oh. No.
Is there anyone here that can cast a barrier to prevent any more of them coming into town?
I mean, I could try, but I don't know. It's just I could do protection.
Yeah, that's what.
Doesn't mean it's a barrier though.
Fire only does so much.
Try.
I could only give you
I'm not
some.
sure.
Either one of you try. We need to try to prevent any more coming into town.
I think the chaos beetle
Yes.
has an idea.
All right.
The same affinity.
Can't promise anything. I'm not formally trained.
So,
That's what I'm thinking.
I have figured out one thing. There's a I can cast Charm Animal on
You
them.
know, some cats look ugly, but you.
And the cat there says he can possibly drain them of chaos
That's
magic.
an actual compliment you just gave.
Okay, so do you need to go back out there to do
I
that?
wasn't trying to be rude. I'm being honest.
We're possibly gonna have to go out there.
Cats that look like they're fucking.
All right,
But you look
we're
like
gonna
you're
go
a
out
cat.
with a much smaller team.
I'm very not dead. I can.
Because
assure
I
you.
really do not want a huge group going out there again.
Control animal.
Charm Animal.
Let me see if I can get some
My cozy slime. You're
people to
on
get.
yellow. Maybe that's because it's a toggle thing. I forgot to turn it down.
If we're all be sneaky, I can use.
Are you a mercenary or a knight of some kind?
It's with the one that makes you turn left, right.
I'm a knight.
You hold down.
We have a plan for dealing with the bugs, but we need to go back out there to deal with it. If we hired you, would you be willing to?
How do you do it?
Well, I mean, if they're being a danger to the place, then you don't really need to hire me. I'm happy to help lend a hand. I was just thinking, though, they mentioned this chaos magic, and I remember when I was signing up for the Seekers Guild, they mentioned some kind of magical affinity. I suppose when it comes down to it, if they are insects and they obey insect aspects and seek something, then if they're a chaos affinity, is there anything that would be particularly enticing for chaos affinity bugs?
I would ask Bryant. I'm kind of getting a group together. Speak to him. He would know more. I don't know a lot about chaos magic or magic in general, so he knows a lot about animals and animal magic.
Pardon? We're adventurous.
Do you know any fighting skills, or any way of defending yourself?
I know a bit of fire magic, but I'm asking if you want some insect repellent potions.
Ask Bryant if there's any potions that he needs.
Which one is Bryant?
He's the one with the pointy hat.
I have
Don't worry about your aim, at least.
some paralysis ones.
Are you doing okay? I know you were injured.
Bryant, is it?
I was healed by our white cloaked friend.
Okay. I'm getting a smaller group to get out there. Bryant has a plan for dealing with them.
I do have 2 mana healing potions on me.
I wonder if that's a fire butterfly.
Pleasant magic. You start your feeling as the growth magic that's within you starts to dissipate.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm trying to get fucked. Shit. Okay.
What's happening? I'm participating in this ordeal.
I was gonna offer the paralysis potions that I have.
Looks like a just like
temporarily.
Oh, that was weird. You can split it between bottles.
You okay?
You good?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just a lot of the growth. Yeah, the growth magic's finally gone.
I'm really not on my
Now
A
I'm
game
back
today.
to now I'm back to my regular size.
For you. Over there to keep some of the bugs out, mate.
Oh, what are you handing him?
A healing tea. Healing potion.
Alright.
Most similar to the spell ever.
You have several weapons on you. Are you a fighter?
you're fighting, I can probably change it.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Bryant has a plan to deal with the bugs. I don't know if you're a mercenary or a fighter, but the Redwall Guard would be willing to compensate you if you're willing to help.
More than willing to assist.
Thank you.
And chaos magic can literally do the majority of anything. But is there anything, is there like a particular type of magic that chaos affinity insects would be particularly
I have an advantage.
attracted to? Or is it just a volume of magic that things are after?
I'd probably be more chaos affinity.
Absorb too much.
Because
you don't know what that can do to you.
These beetles are elemental.
Let Brian know. He's going to be the one leading it since he knows what he's doing with the people.
Of course.
Oh, with the bugs.
I'll be joining you all for your...
Something about chaos magic or something like that.
Yes, the bugs are apparently chaos magic, and
I can fend for myself.
well, we're gonna
With chaos magic.
we're working on trying to get it dealt with. I apologize for the inconvenience. Brian is going to get a party together and deal with it.
Don't worry, I will be good for myself. Shh.
Right. Let's see who else would be able to assist.
There is a barrier out there.
We can definitely
that
take
field
first.
is being fed off by these beetles. And with that, they are given magic properties from what my theory currently is.
That is true.
Yeah, so...
If we're going to try to drain them of their chaos energy, and I'm going to try to guide them.
I brought this gift for you. Here.
Well,
I will
out of the area so they're not feeding off more.
Would it work if you change all of them to the same attribute and attack them with the opposite attribute?
Actually,
that could make
and since we already know most of the current attribute,
It's actually 4 small vials because they're the size of the ones on her
Hey,
head.
you! I saw a big guy talking about it. He was saying how you were like same person but not.
Here, you have better.
You're capable of order
apologize.
magic.
I changed my forms quite a bit to many different
Sorry,
things.
the opposite is
it was me though. It was me, one of the same. I was just affected with growth magic that I grew to that
magic
size.
is the opposite of chaos magic.
Well, I do happen to be a paladin, so I guess I could help in that regard.
Then along with that, there was that one man that continued to go invisible that said that he had...
I'll let him deal with it.
I'm pretty sure if you got hit with it, you would grow into...
I need to check the rest of the town. Are you doing okay?
I'm full of bug bits now. They're still coming out.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, I know we're gonna be trying to deal with it.
But if we're correct, you are capable in holy magic.
Yes,
correct?
That is correct.
With that
Yes,
being the
I am
opposite of
holy.
chaos, I hate to approach you for this, but would you be willing to assist us with this? Trying to use that opposite may be our best bet at this moment.
If you want me to kill more beetles, I am game. They pissed me off enough.
I would
Thank
be
you.
willing to give you money if you're willing to help. What's up with that sign? Hey, Carrot. Chaos beetles have been found in the swamps, and they are extremely violent, and therefore destroy any you find immediately. Okay. Wait, who made that sign?
Good
you
job.
know,
You are quick to updating.
Thank you, Carrot.
I will.
Yes, Carrot
That was
is
a quick Carrot.
Carrot is one of the fastest delivery people, things,
I think
carrots.
that's a bit more than delivery.
They deliver messages, notices, packages. They basically get the word out in many different ways.
I am still astounded on how quick they were able to put that message up.
I still haven't figured out how he writes his messages, considering he doesn't have hands.
Yeah, he does.
Actually, that's a fair point.
I'm assuming magic, but...
Perhaps?
I mean, he doesn't
Does he have a
talk.
penny for
I've never
mouth?
seen him open his mouth.
I
If he
might
has one.
start studying that carrot if I have the free time.
I will let you know. Nothing too intrusive.
Yes, of course.
Carrot is a very well beloved. Well, I'm just letting you know. Many love Carrot around here, so anything too intrusive.
Carrot's wonderful.
Case in point.
I would
Also,
not wish to
hi,
harm
I'm
it.
the-
I just wish to.
This is what I originally looked like. I was hit with growth magic. Just being tall. That was good.
Much like a flame, he
I would
tends
shake
to.
your hand, but I do not wish to burn my armor at this moment.
Oh no. He just
I-
feels warm.
I can control my flames. Yeah, it's the reason why I'm not lighting the ground underneath me on fire.
Or his clothes. Though I think your clothes are fireproof too.
True, but in any regard. So I think Bryant has a plan that he's undergoing since, well, this is kind of an agricultural field thing, because dealing with animals, insects, and plants is kind of our specialty. What he's planning on doing is, with the combination of charm animal from him, and the little feline has chaos magic. They're going to try to lure the chaos beetles into a bag of holding, a bag of holding that has nothing in it, and then we can release them or dispel them in another way. So if you guys want to help, I would suggest listening to Bryant. Obviously, if any chaos beetles show up here, we take them out. But we have to take care of the problem when it's in the swamp. So
Yeah, I've been letting people know. Also, I will be paying out of pocket to reimburse anyone that assists on behalf of the Redwall Guard. Since I don't have anyone, Kai isn't here, Alwyn isn't here, and there's no one else but me. So I can't really send a bunch of people out.
I think we're more so doing this out of the, the adventuring spirit and the will to do good.
I appreciate
this for
that, but
expecting a
I'd
payment.
still like to, even if it's out of my own pocket, it's only right to do so.
I understand. And it is appreciated. Shall we, sit on what,
You go
Bryant's
ahead.
plans are?
I trust Brian. I will be continuing to check around the town and making sure that,
Any more of those beetles show up, they're killed.
yeah, if they slip past you guys and come into here, I need to make sure that they're dealt with, so... But I will let you get on with it. I trust him and the rest of you.
Yep. Keep up the good work.
And that's why we punch holes in the mountains, isn't it?
I think that flames look better than lightning bolts.
Yeah, well, they would be wrong. That's why they're dead and I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, what are you looking for? I can have many items to offer.
A scroll of chain lightning.
As we see.
My dreams could come true.
I have a minor scroll of chain lightning. I want to be the full
Wow.
effect, but
Wow, sounds really
I only trade items for items. What are you willing to give?
Okay, I'll give you a haircut.
I mean items for items, not services.
Then give him some wine.
No, he doesn't have a mouth.
I don't know. He's got a staff on him. He's talking. He does have a mouth.
No, I don't think so.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. Santa Claus is
Any items you're
coming.
willing to barter,
Okay.
I can give you this one.
What if I
Good
give you a
trade.
drawing?
That carpet.
Yes.
That's
Deal.
my carpet. Well, let me see the drawing, and I might be willing to take that. A good memory is always more
Okay.
worthy than a random item.
This is a drawing of me and my best friend Percy. He is now dead.
Fair trade.
Oh, that's sad. Goodbye, Percy. Do you have another drawing of him to remember him by?
No. But I have his scarf.
And
That's
that's
I looted his body.
valuable.
But now I have a
As much
scroll
as
of chain
it's-
lightning.
You can finally do the chain lightning. Oh my goodness, crazy.
It's one-time use. Be careful.
Thank you, Santa. One-time use, though.
That's all I need. That's why it's chain lightning.
Oh. Chain lightning.
So when's the next Redwall Guard meeting, Triss? Asking for a friend.
Well, I mean, look, I know you're.
I'll be in the same place.
Perhaps you, strange,
Look, I know you're kind of joking.
sanely dressed person as me. Besides your
Excuse you.
bluish,
Yes,
your
joking.
bluish coat, you have quite a similar cape to me.
But they're not around at the
Trading
moment.
song as well.
And they're usually not in one place.
Trading song, yes.
With as chaotic as this
As
place.
you played a song for me, I can sing a song for you.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be on a
Fine.
mission. I'm assuming that the rest of them might be here. Unless Silver just invited me to a mission and she didn't really tell me who else was coming, so I don't know if the rest of the guard is coming or if it's like the last mission I did where it's a mix of people.
Oh, well, don't die,
This
Triss.
one is called A Careless Whisper.
It would be a
Yes.
waste of your nice eyes.
Well, I feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind the silver screen and all its goodbyes. I'm never going to dance again. Guilty feel I've got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Should have known better than to cheat a friend and waste a chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. The way I danced with you. There you go, song for song.
We did it.
Good enough.
Okay, now everyone has to pay up.
Trade song for song.
Not you, Barry.
Song for song,
Song
yes.
of
Oh,
Merchants. It's a spreadsheet.
Oh.
The Song of Merchants. It's the songs I play.
oh, I get more songs. Wonderful. More songs for me. Wonderful.
Wow.
I leveled up. Boo-doo-boo. Thanks, Santa. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You had
Hands you a gold
better
coin.
Watch out. Oh, thank you. Oh, Plumrose would like this. Plumrose is always telling me, you need to make money.
Well, you weren't the one singing.
Plumrose, when did you get... Oh, it was an impression. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, it was an impression of Plumrose.
That sounded pretty accurate.
I'll kill you.
I can sing.
Oh.
I can do the singing.
Yes.
Well, I didn't say you
will assess any
couldn't.
more bartering to do. I will be on the wander, so any last deals you
Cause they call him the Wanderer, yeah, yeah, the Wanderer. He roams around, and he's the type of guy who will never settle down. He's never in one place. He likes to roam around.
What do you want?
Cinnamon addict. Goodbye, cinnamon addict.
Oh, right, yes. Still don't understand a word it's saying. Oh, dear.
That's why you
I'm
can
a
always
wanderer.
trust him.
Maybe Percy the Second might want something. Percy!
No, he's not.
I don't think she's.
He's not Percy.
The barrel lid opens up.
She's a bit.
Small.
Well, she also doesn't know about Alwyn either, so. About him changing his hair color, so.
Carrot got very big.
Wait, Carrot got very big?
Whoa.